feel? How are you doing after that?
It feels good to get that game out the way. Got hit a few times, but hey, that's what comes with being out there ready to battle with guys. Felt good to just get a rhythm and get this win, get this road trip started, and get prepared for Brooklyn tomorrow, or in a few hours. Excuse me.
You've always been a great fourth quarter player, but tonight, how did the game open up for you?
We just took what the defense gave us. Felt like we made great decisions out of double teams. We accepted the double teams, and we allowed our selflessness to carry us to a lead in that fourth quarter. I think it was a 9-point game, 7-point game, and then we hit a few threes, and they went into a zone, and just taking advantage of some of their mistakes on that end. Felt good to be able to get Luka a catch and shoot, get Grant catch and shoot, get Josh a few catch and shoots tonight. That's when I know the ball's hopping and everybody's playing well, and we got a good rhythm.
It's only February, but is this pretty close to a must-win?
I think every game is a must-win. I want to win every single game, but the reality is, outside of health, games are going to be up and down just based on possessions and the flow of the game. You got to be able to adjust. I think the best teams in this league adjust on the fly and are able to go into halftime, make adjustments as well, and then come out in the second half and really dominate teams. And I think we did a good job of that tonight, of being able to take the lead with some minutes left to go in the third, and we didn't look back from that point. But I think what we can learn from that is just to be able to weather the storm. They came out with a great rhythm. They were making a lot of tough twos. And you just don't want to get discouraged when you're playing good defense and they're making into the shot clock shots, or they're making some tough ISO shots, or they're making some open threes. So tonight was just about our patience and our resolve and just making sure we stayed the course and didn't let our emotions get the best of us.
How good was it to get a win when you don't have to play heavy minutes, and you also was on the bench that late in the game?
No, it feels good. It gets us ready for the game tomorrow. Situations like this, when you got a back-to-back, you want to be able to close out the games early in the third or early in the fourth. And I think we did a good job of just creating that momentum for us to be able to get some of our guys in towards the end of the game. And that was because of our effort coming out of halftime.
Describe what you got out of Josh tonight.
Great game. A lot of honestly, I think it was about his start. He got us going on the defensive end, got 2 steals or 1 steal to start off the game, and got to the free throw line, and that pretty much set us up for the rest of the night. Just gonna keep attacking the rim and get out in transition and make them guard us in full court or transition instead of always in half court.
You've mentioned tomorrow's game a couple times. Is that a game you've had mentally circled in any way, and what do you anticipate?
I think we just gotta normalize. Like I don't know if it's just a fan thing or a media thing, or just asking us the questions with how we feel going back to our former teams. We're one big conglomerate. It's one league. Obviously, there's some history there with certain teams. There's a competitive edge that you have going into each game when you play against your former team. It's not uncommon. It's been happening for years in the league when guys play their other teams. But I was just saying that to say, let's just normalize the emotions that go into those games playing against your former team, instead of making it such a big deal of, are you ready for it? It's another basketball game against a good team.
Though that there are more emotions.
No, excitement. Yeah, excitement, because I get to play back in Barclays. But outside of that, it's nothing deeper to look into. And I think that we need to do a better job of that, of not making it something else other than sports. Not saying you're doing it. I just feel like the environment is created like that. What happens if you get booed there? What happens if you do that? We just ask the follow-up questions, and I just think we just need to normalize this. Basketball, fans are going to be fans. Some people are going to love you. Some people are going to not like you that you left. But it's all part of the overall conglomerate that we are as a league. That's what makes it exciting. The fandom, the support, and just staying poised through the chaos.
Sure.
Yep.